Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you a stretching routine. This is great for warming up your body for your at-home practice and also working on your flexibility. We're going to be working from head to toe, holding each stretch for 10 seconds. Because I'm going to be giving you tips throughout the video on how to stretch properly and also how to get the most out of your stretching routine, I may go a little bit over, a little bit less. But remember when you're practicing at home to hold each stretch for 10 seconds. So with that, let's get started. So we're going to start off with 준비. This is just a nice way to practice some things you've done in class and also a nice way to start your routine. So we're going to start hands on your hips, nice straight posture, looking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now look down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still maintaining that posture. Look to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, look forwards. Now we're going to move on to working on our shoulders. So we're going to do some arm circles forwards. Remember to keep your arms straight and go for the full extension. So really bringing your arms back, up, forwards, and down. With this stretch, you want to make sure that you go slow. I know a lot of times in class it's tempting to go super fast because it's fun, but when you do that, you have a higher chance of hurting yourself. So just go slow, take your time, there's no need to rush. Go forwards one more time, and stop. Okay, now we're gonna go backwards. Same thing, keeping your arms straight, reaching all the way around you. And going nice and slow. Feeling that stretch in your shoulders. Your shoulders might be getting tired about now. One more time, and stop. Okay, now we're going to take our hands, put them together, clasp our fingers, and we're going to turn our wrists. Just like with arm circles, you want to be making sure that you're going slow. You don't want to hurt yourself. A few more times. Okay, stop. Now the other way. Okay, stop. We're going to stretch out and up. Try to reach upwards so you're feeling that stretch throughout your sides. Maybe even go back a little bit. Whatever feels good for you. Now we're going to be reaching down. So feet together. Go down as far as you can. See if you can touch the floor. If not, that's okay. A lot of people's hamstrings are really tight. Mine are too. If you can't touch the floor, try to guide your hands along the back of your legs, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. But just hold it. However far you can go, hold it there. This might hurt a lot. Keep holding it. Really push yourself. And slowly go back up. Okay, now we're going to be doing walking stance to your left. So remember, for walking stance, you want your feet to be shoulder width apart, front leg bending, back leg straight, and your back foot is pointed out diagonally. So it's not pointed out all the way to the front, it's not pointed towards the back or even the side diagonally. And you want your shoulders facing forward. So straight from the side. Keeping your back straight, really feeling that stretch at the top of your thigh. Try your best to roll your hips and your pelvis to point forwards. So hips lift up, pelvis points forward. That way there's a straight line from the top of your head all the way down. And that's going to really help give you a much fuller stretch. Okay, other side. Same thing. Feet are shoulder width apart. Your chest and your shoulders are facing forwards. Your foot is pointed up diagonally. And you're tilting your pelvis forward so that there's a straight line all the way down. You want to make sure that you're not leaning too far forward or curling yourself back. You want to have a nice straight back, a nice straight posture. Keep holding it there. You might find that one side is a lot easier than the other. We're going to try to work to make both of those even. Okay, and now we're going to move on to butterfly. So for butterfly, you want to have your feet together and pull it in as close as you can. So for this stretch, just like I was saying for walking stance, you want to make sure that you're lifting your hips and rolling your pelvis forwards. So it's a little bit hard to see, but instead of slouching like this, like you see a lot of students do, you want to lift yourself up so you have a nice straight back. So instead of this, you're like this. If this is too hard for you to do, to sit up nice and straight while keeping your feet together close to you like this, one thing you can do is you can lift yourself up a little bit by sitting on a yoga block, a firm pillow, folded up towel or blanket, maybe even a book if you have one that's big enough, just to kind of elevate you a little bit so it's much easier to roll forwards. And when you're doing the stretch, you want to make sure that you're rolling down like this. So your pelvis and your stomach touches first and your head last. So going from the front like this, hold close, breathe in, and out, go down. Really try to keep your back straight the entire time. By keeping your back straight, you might find that you don't go as far as you normally would in class. That's okay, you're stretching properly. Go down as far as you can. Wherever you reach your limit, just hold it there. Making sure you're breathing in and out. Breathing is really going to help push you through each stretch and help you stretch even further. And up. If you find you're not going as far as you'd hope, it's okay, your body's still warming up. As we do this a couple of more times, you're going to go even further and even further. Okay, making sure your feet are close to you, your back's nice and straight. You're going to go down again. So breathe in, breathe out. See if you can push yourself a little bit farther. If your knees are coming up off the ground a lot like this, one thing you can do is use your hands to push down, tuck your elbows into your sides so that it keeps your back straight, and gently push them down as you go down. Another option is holding onto your feet and using your elbows to push down on your legs, like this. Maintain that straight back, breathing in and out, holding the stretch. Make sure that you guys aren't bouncing like this. Bouncing isn't going to help you get a full deep stretch, which is what we want to warm up your body and also to help improve your flexibility. Hold that stretch for a little bit longer. And breathe in. So I like holding the leg stretches a little bit longer than, say, when I'm working my arms or my neck or my wrists. The reason I do that is because that's what's really going to help me work on my flexibility. A lot of the times for Taekwondo, we're doing a lot of kicking, and we have high requirements for kicking. So we want to be able to kick above our belt, and we also want to be able to kick head level. So to do that, I like taking extra time to work on my legs. All right, breathe in. Last time, go down. See if you can maybe now touch your chest towards your feet. If not, that's okay. Go as far as you can. You're gonna really feel the stretch in your hips and at the back of your legs. Try your best to relax. Okay, and breathe in, go up. Good. Now moving on to the stretch. So slowly take your time, spread your legs apart as wide as will go. Take your hands up, push yourself forwards. So same thing with butterfly stretch. You want to be able to roll your pelvis up forwards and lift your hips up so you have a nice straight back. This is going to help you open up your hips a lot more and really stretch your legs in. So we're going to start with right hand to right foot. Just try to see if you can touch your toes. A lot of the times people are leaning back like this, trying to reach. It's not going to help you get any closer to your foot if you're leaning back. So lean forwards. If maybe you're wobbling a little bit because it's hard to balance, put your hand on the ground in front of you, not behind you. If this is too easy for you, see if you can take your left hand and also reach so that your chest is going forwards into your leg. If that's too easy, chest to leg. If that's too easy, touch your forehead to your knee. Making sure you're breathing in and out. Hold it for a little bit longer. And slowly bring yourself back up. Okay, other side. Left hand, left foot. Reach. Try to touch your toe. Try to touch your other hand to your toes, chest, and your head. Still remembering to breathe deeply in and out. Try to relax your body as you go into the stretch. Slowly bring yourself back up. Now we're going to go over. So take your left hand, go into your right foot. Instead of crossing over like this, I want you to reach up and over your body. So you're feeling that stretch in your side. See if you can touch your toe. If not, anchor your right hand somewhere along your leg, maybe at your ankle, and lean so you're feeling the stretch. If this is too easy, maybe you can try touching your head to your arm or even head to your knee. hold it for a little bit longer. And up. Slowly bring yourself back up. Okay, other side. Right hand all the way over to your left. Breathe in and out. It can be easy to forget to breathe. But again, doing so will really help your stretching. Hold it a little bit longer. And slowly bring yourself back up. Okay, now on to everyone's least favorite stretch. Happens to be my favorite though. We're gonna go down. So again, just like before, you wanna be rolling your pelvis down first, then your stomach, then your chest, then your head. If it helps to help you imagine it, think of it as you're leading with your belly button. So your belly button comes forwards first. Or someone, with your permission, is gently pulling your belt forward to help you really move your hips first. So, breathe in, go down. Again, stop wherever you need to. If you only go here, that's fine. You're slowly warming up your body and working towards a little bit farther. Make sure you keep your toes pointed upwards towards the ceiling. That's going to help you open up your hips. Reach as far as you can. Okay, slowly walk yourself back up. Breathe in and out, take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna go down again. This time, try to walk yourself a little bit further. See if maybe there's a point on the ground that you can try to reach to, or maybe you put an object down as a kind of marker for you to reach. But try to go a little bit further than you went last time. If you're really flexible and you reach a point where it's hard to keep yourself up with just your hands, see if you can place your elbows on the ground. That's always a nice way to rest while still stretching. Still keeping your back straight. It's easy to kind of hunch like this. Remembering that posture is really important for stretching. Okay, breathe in, slowly walk back up. Remember to take things slow in between stretches, because that's often the part that's going to hurt the most when you return back to rest. Breathe in, breathe out. You're almost done. Walk yourself even further. You may get to a point where now this is too easy. So what you can try to do is try to touch your stomach excuse me, try to touch your stomach and your chest to the floor. Still breathing in and out. Hold it just a few more seconds. And back up. You should really be feeling it in your hip joints here. Also, maybe the back of your legs. Take a second to just rest. It's important when you're stretching to not just keep going forwards. You also need to take time to come back and let your body recover, and then go back again. And because this is my favorite stretch, we're going to do this one more time. Try to go as far as you can, furthest you've ever gone. Slowly walk yourself down. Maybe you've warmed up enough that you can touch your chest and even your head to the floor. Breathe in and out. Slowly bring yourself up. It's okay if you can't go as far as I can. I've been stretching for a long time to work up to this. Flexibility doesn't happen instantly, unfortunately. It takes a long time to ease yourself into doing the splits, being able to kick head level, all that stuff. So just take your time. It's about having consistent practice and being patient. Okay, slowly bring your legs together. Maybe you just kind of inch them together, or maybe you need to pick them up. Whichever one you need to do. Going slow between transitions is important. Okay, you're gonna have your legs up in front of you, back nice and straight. We're gonna take our right leg, place it over top of our left, creating the number 4 here. Right hand goes on top of your ankle, left hand hold on to your toes. And we're gonna turn our ankle or our foot forwards. Just like arm circles, just like when we're training our wrists, you wanna go slow. Not going too fast so that you hurt yourself. You're going nice and slow to get a nice stretch. It's also important to make sure that you're not using your foot to turn itself, you're using your hand. Let your ankles take a break. You're gonna be using and engaging them a lot as you're practicing and standing up. Give them a chance to take a break for a second and allow your hands to help you get a full stretch. Stop. Now we're gonna go backwards, keeping the same things in mind. Stop. Now we're gonna bend our toes. So we're gonna push them forwards. I like taking my left hand, bringing my toes to the front, then taking my right hand over top of my left to help reinforce the stretch. So the reason why we do this is for kicking. So for certain kicks like snap kick, or if you're doing turning kick to break a ward, you want to be able to bend your toes like this, because that's the part that you're going to be hitting the target with. This is called front sole. So to make sure that we can bend like this, we have to stretch it. Okay, now we went forwards, now we have to go backwards. So again, using my left hand to pull my foot back, my right hand is here to support and reinforce the stretch. Try to create a nice flat line from your knee all the way to your toes. This is stretching something called the instep, and this is what we use for kicks like turning kick. Okay, we're gonna let our right leg down, bring the left leg up and over, creating that four shape. Left hand goes on your ankle, right hand goes on your foot. Slowly, gently turning your foot forwards. Still allowing your hand to do all the work, not using your foot to turn itself. Keep going, a little bit more. Stop, other way. A lot of the times in class, I see students leaning back like this and turning the foot, or just turning the foot itself. The reason why we use the other hand, why we use both hands, is for support. So you want to be able to keep your leg in place so it's not moving around, so you can get the full stretch of your ankle. And that stability helps you prevent yourself from hurting yourself. Okay, stop. And forwards, using my right hand to push my left hand to reinforce. Now when doing this, you may not necessarily feel a stretch if you're flexible enough and you're used to this, but it's good for helping train your foot to keep itself bent like this for when you're kicking. Alright, other way. Right hand pulls the foot back, left hand helps support. Nice straight line from knee to toes. This is the last stretch of the routine. Enjoy it. Hold it for a few more seconds. Okay. You can send the left leg forward and send up. Come on. Come on. Haro. So just like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a nice way to practice some habits from class, and also a nice way just to start and end your routine. So this routine didn't include all possible stretches you could have done. Maybe you know some from other sports and activities you've done. Feel free to include them into your own routine. It's about finding what feels good for your body and also doing what your body needs. Remember to check out some of our other videos on how to practice Taekwondo at home. That way you can keep up your practice and be ready for when we start classes again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and remember to take care of yourselves. Bye.